With the holidays that are right upon us, we're all going to need some holiday cheer. And the Pleasure Lady is here to help you do just that. So I want to show you how I make my Apple Pie Moonshine. So follow me. Good day. Today, the Pleasure Lady's going to take you along, and I'm going to show you how I make the famous Pleasure Lady's Apple Pie Moonshine. Now, anybody who knows me knows that I am famous for handing this out at the holidays, and I want to share this recipe with you so you can make some and share some with your friends and family as well. So what we're going to want to do is you're going to want to get a large stock pot as such, and I'm just going to set mine off to the side here. And we're going to combine 4 cinnamon sticks. So just go ahead, throw them all in the stock pot. And then you're going to want to have 1 gallon of 100% apple cider. So go ahead, let's add that to our stock pot as well. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, and now we're also going to add 1 quart apple juice. And again, you're going to want to make sure it's 100% apple juice. Let's go ahead, add the quart. Okay, now we're going to take our stock pot and we're going to put it over on the stove. And we're going to bring this to a mild simmer. And when it's at that point, that's when we're going to be adding the sugars. So I'm going to bring this up to a mild simmer and we'll be back. Okay, while that's coming up to a mild simmer, I want to talk about how much sugar we're going to be adding in when it does come up to that mild simmer. What I have here is 1 cup of white sugar, and what I have over in here is 3 cups of packed brown sugar. And that's what we're going to be adding to the apple cider and apple juice as soon as it comes up to that little mild simmer. Okay, it's just now starting to come up to that mild simmer that I want, and we're going to take you over to the stove as we add our sugars. Okay, let's add our 3 cups of brown sugar. Now careful so you don't burn yourself as you're adding this. I kind of break it up and let it fall a little bit by little bit instead of just dumping the whole thing in. So I'm going to continue to finish adding all the brown sugar, and then we're going to be adding the 1 cup of granulated sugar. Okay, now let me grab the 1 cup. And there we added that. Now go ahead and get yourself a spatula. And we're going to give this a good stir. And we're going to continue to cook this like this at a mild simmer for another 5 to 10 minutes until all the brown sugar and the white sugar all incorporate into the apple cider and the apple juice. Okay, it's done simmering for the 5 to 10 minutes. I did the 10 minutes. And now let's bring it over here. Give it one final stir. And now we're going to bring this down to room temperature before we go on to any of our next steps. So, patience is a virtue. Okay, now that our apple cider and our apple juice and the sugars and all that have come back down to room temperature, now we can add the rest of our ingredients, which would be 3 cups Everclear, okay, and then we're going to be needing to add 1 to 2 cups of our spiced rum. Now you decide if you want to add 1 or 2 cups. I'm adding 2. Okay, there you go. And now we're going to add all that to our stock pot back here of our apple juice and our apple cider. Give this all a good mix. And now it's time for us to ladle it into our jars. Put the canning lid and canning rings on and let it sit a little bit, because I'm telling you folks, this stuff here, as the Apple Pie Moonshine here ages, the sugars blend out, you know, the alcohol taste, and I'm telling you, you won't be able to taste any alcohol at all in this. So, I mean, you've been warned. Drink cautiously, because this stuff will put you on your ass. So, happy holidays from the Pleasure Lady here to all of yous. I hope your holidays are enjoyable, and I hope you enjoy them. Happy holidays. Okay, I'm going to show you how I go ahead and I ladle it up. And I also removed the cinnamon sticks, so I want you to do that too. Don't leave them in. I've left them in years gone by, and it really took on a really cinnamon taste. I mean, it's alright if you like it, but I thought it was a little too much. So I would suggest that you remove them. Okay, let me grab a canning lid and a canning ring. And there you go. I bottled it all up. And my family and myself, we had more than a little sampling. And it was really tasty, so give this a try yourself. And if you really do like it, please give me a thumbs up. Please be sure to share, like, and subscribe today. Thank you for watching, and y'all come back now, you hear?